Hi, Timothy Eckert here. In this video, I'm going to create a test review using WebStorm, and we're going to create it with HTML, a little bit of CSS, and a little bit of JavaScript, very little bit. So I created a file here in a folder. It's called test-review.html, and WebStorm will kind of give you this basic framework for the HTML. You have your doc type, the HTML tag with the language declaration, the head of the document, the character set that allows special characters, title here, and your body tags and the closing HTML tag. I'll close out the sidebar here, and let's get started. We'll title this Test Review Algebra 1 Fundamentals. Okay, I'm going to tab down here, and I want to create a div with the class of container. So all I have to do is type .container and hit tab, and WebStorm has Emmet built in that allow me to expand and create that. And then I want to create 4 or 5 divs with the class of row. So I type .row asterisk 5, so there's 5 of those. Inside each of those, I want 2 divs with the class of problem, and then inside of that, I want a heading and a paragraph. Okay, so I'm going to hit tab, and this is going to auto expand and create all those divs and all that HTML. Okay, next thing I want to do is I want to go down right above the body tag. I'll create a script tag, and I'm going to create a for loop, and I'll just go down to for I and hit enter, and that's going to create my for loop. I'm going to tab through this. I'm going to say I is less than 10, and then tab into here. And what I'm going to do now is just create a variable called problem heading, and I'll set that equal to document.query selector all, and we'll do .problem and the h2 there, and then inside of right outside of that, I'll do square brackets with the I that it's going to iterate 0 through 9, and select each of those for the problem heading. And as it does that, I'm going to type problem heading.text. Now, see, I've got this AI plugin on, but I want just text content. And again, it's trying to get me to tab through and do all this stuff. And I'm going to just inside of backticks here, I'm going to do problem, and then we're going to pass in a variable with the $sign, and we'll do I plus 1. And now if I go up here, I'm going to live preview it in Edge. I just click on that. I see I have all my problem headings, so I don't have to go through and label each one. A little bit lazy that way. Okay, so that's my little JavaScript putting the headings there. First problem, I want to have students convert a line that is in slope-intercept form into standard form. So let's just say convert the line y equals, actually what I'm going to do to make this look better is I'm going to go up here and search for MathJax, and that's beautiful math in all browsers. I'm going to go up here and I'll go to web integration, and we'll highlight this and copy it and just put that right here. And the other thing, I'm going to go up here and go to View and down to Active Editor and do some soft wrap here, just so it wraps around. Okay, it's reloading the browser and save. Click Got it. So the reason I'm doing that is just to write a little LaTeX code. So I'm going to write y equals, let's do 4x minus 2 here, and we'll say that convert the line y equals 4x minus 2 to standard form. Okay. Next one, and this is a test review, so I'll just tell them to show all their work, or I can maybe put it in bold, show all your work. In HTML, a lot of times you use a strong tag here to show emphasis, but this is just going to be to create a PDF, so I can use the bold tag. And if you want information about the tags, you can hover over it. And it says here the B element is used to draw the reader's attention to the element's contents, which are not otherwise granted special importance. This was formerly known as the boldface element. Most browsers still draw the text in boldface. However, you should not use this for styling text or granting importance. If you wish to create boldface text, you should use a CS font weight property. Yeah, but it still works, so I'm going to use it. Okay, so when you're building a web, maybe use strong to indicate emphasis there. Anyhow, let's move to second question here. And the second question, we're going to convert from standard form to slope intercept form. So I would say something like convert the line. We'll do some LaTeX code here. Let's do 2x minus 5y equals 10, standard form, to slope intercept form. Okay, and let's see how this is coming out. So if we go here back to our preview, we see that's coming out. I want to work on the formatting a little bit. So let's go up here. Let's create a style tag. In that, let's do the container, and let's give it a margin of 0.5 inches. So that's a ½ inch each side. That works good for PDFs. Let's do a row. The row tag will do display flex. It sensed I wanted to do that with the AI there. So I just hit tab. That's nice. I'm going to type JC and select justify content and then do space between, which it selected there. And let's do a min height here of, let's do 305 pixels. And now let's see how it's looking. Okay, so now it's spacing out a bit. Now I want to work on the problem class a bit. So I want to go down and I want to do the problem class, give that a width of 40% and a margin left of 2.5%. And oops, I don't want to do that. And a margin right of also 2.5%, which it selected. It said, hey, probably want that. And now that kind of makes it look a little bit nicer, brings them in a little bit. Really like to format my tests and test reviews nicely. Okay, and then let's go down here. And we're going to create two problems where we find the slope of the line from 2 points. Okay, so we're going to start. A line passes through the points. Let's start with 2, 5. And let's go and make this a positive slope 1. So let's make it go to, let's increase it by 3 on the x. So 3 on the x, and then increase it by 9 on the y. So 514, that'll be a slope of 3. Okay. What is the slope? Okay. All right, and let's do another one. Let's make the next one a negative slope. So a line passes through the points. Let's do 10, 5, and let's do 12, and we'll go down a bit. So we'll go up 2, but down 4, 10, 12, 1. So what is the slope? Okay, so that should be a negative slope there. Okay, the next two problems that I want to do are finding the equation of a line from 2 points. Okay, so and the equation of a line from 2 points. Oh, we did that one. Oh yeah, no, we did the slope. Never mind. Brain's dead at the end of the day. Find the equation of a line from 2 points. Okay. So I'm going to say write the equation of a line. We'll do a comma in slope intercept form that passes through the points. Let's do 4, 6, and let's do 6, 10. Okay. All right, the next one, we'll do another one like that. Write the equation of a line in slope intercept form that passes through the points. Let's make it a negative slope this time. Let's do 5, 1, and let's do 7, -5. Okay. So write the equation on the line, slope in form that passes through those points. Okay, so we got that. We've got 4 more problems to go. And those 4 are going to be ones where if x plus something or x minus something equals another number, what is the value of like some number times x plus or minus something? So I'll give you an example. So let's do one. If x plus 8 equals 10, what is the value of 4x minus 2? Okay, so in this case, x would be 2. This would be 8 minus 2, so it would be 6. Okay, make one a little bit harder than that. So let's do if x minus 6 equals 19, what is the value of 3x plus 3? Okay, let's do a couple more. If 4x minus 2 equals, actually I don't want to do that. I want to do if x minus 2 equals 12, what is the value of 4x minus 10? Okay, and the last one, if x plus 3 equals 20, what is the value of 5x minus 4? Okay, so we got our different problems here. Let's see how it's coming out. We got each of the problems here. If I go to print it though, we want to just work on the formatting a little bit. So problem 7, problem 8 hang over there. So the way we can do that is we go above problem 7, problem 8. I want to create a div with a class of PB. Okay, so I'm going to go up here and do .pb, and we'll do PBA, page break after, and always. Okay, and now when I go to print it, that's looking pretty good. Last thing I want to do is I have a lot of Spanish speakers in my class. I'm going to take each of these and translate it. So I would just like copy this, although some of these formulas won't copy in. So I'm going to copy that and just go English to Spanish. Enter, we'll paste that in. And we're going to have to copy the formula in. So let's just take that, we'll copy it. Go to the first one. And we got to fix this up a little bit. So we got to take this and copy it in. Okay, and then take this. I want to do Control-Alt-T, and I want to go down here. I could just do Shift-T and surround with tag, and I'm going to type the bold tag here. Okay, so now when I go up to here, you see like it's in Spanish as well. So let's do that with each of these. So, and you know, it may be actually easier to copy the code here. Copy this because it probably won't. Let's see how it does. So if we go, I don't want to swap languages. Paste that in. Okay, so all I have to do is add the backslashes here. So if I go here, I just got to add the escape characters here. And look at that. Yeah. And it comes out just the same way. All right, so these we could copy directly because I don't have any jacks in there. And go here. Go over here, rather. So each copy each of these in. Okay, same thing here. It's going to ask me if I want to translate. I'm going to say no because I have both. So copy that in here. I'm going to do each of these, so we'll speed it up. This part. Okay, so I've copied these all in. Now let's take a look at the live preview here. And we got all the Spanish in there. And if I go to print, let's just make sure everything's looking okay. Yeah, it looks all right. So now we'll print, and I'm just going to save this. Do A1 fundamentals test review. Save it, and we're good to go. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in the next one.